Yo, it's Miley Mike, you're watching Unidentified's Inside Look. Where did I get the name Miley Mike from? Flipping out. Well, basically, I ain't had really the best experiences with alcohol. Basically, I was at one party, this was going back some years ago now, and I must have just got fucked up, man, and people just thought I was after Molly, innit? And then ever since then, everyone used to just call me Molly, and then I thought, you know what, if I'm doing this music thing, you know what, let's put the gist to it, and then Miley Mikes was the name, really. Like I said, I don't want to sound cliche, but music's always been in man's, it's in man's blood, innit, you know. Been doing it for a while, obviously seriously. I've been doing it for about a year and a bit now, seriously. But yeah, music's always been a thing where it's just from when we was kids, being around cousins, uncles and shit. They just brush certain music off on you, and you just listen to it, innit. So, like I said, even if I weren't really being serious with music, I didn't have no plan with it, even when I was younger, I'd still write bars, you know, and ones. It's just something, yeah, I don't know, it's in man's blood, it's in my DNA. There's definitely a gene for it. Like I said, man, it's just in my blood, innit? When people say they can't listen to, they live without music, I'm just I'm flattered, you know, one of them ones, music's just a part of man, so I might make music in my car driving, you know, one of them ones, over an instrument or over a beat that's someone else is spitting over. It's just like I said, it can't run out of my veins, it can't run out of me, you know, one of them ones. Always mainly do it for the family, do it for my fam, my bros, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just it's a hobby, and it's not, you know, people say it ain't a hobby, it's just, yo, it's something we're doing it. Yeah, I do a bit of modelling. I've been doing that for a while now. Before, I didn't think it was a thing that I'd want to go into, to be honest, because, you know, as a young'un, you got the immature mindset of, people might have a funny look on it, but I ain't afraid to experiment, really, so I don't mind experimenting. I've done a recent shoot with MRC, and I'm just trying out different garms, stuff that you wouldn't usually catch people wearing, or something that you see is very popular. It's you're just bringing out new, different flavours for people to just try out. That's how half the flipping, the styles come out now, you know. People are just experimenting, really. As for my music, my genre of music, I don't even think I have a genre, to be honest. I just make good sounding shit, really. That's it. I don't really have a genre, I don't think there's a genre for my music still. As for videos, I don't even feel like I've accomplished my main goal on videos. I just try give it out because it's material to, you know what I mean, and like I said, content. But I'm definitely going to be getting more serious on the music video side of things, and more concepts on the actual video, meaning behind the video. But yeah, that will soon come, that will all fall into place. But yeah, I've worked with a few different cameramen, main one being Title from Wolverhampton, but yeah, he's a sick cameraman as well. The tour was sick though, went over there with a few faces, it was sick still. Good experience as well, people really fucking with the music, man, that's how I know. Just being myself, being organic, literally just keep being yourself, innit? People being when you just be yourself, you know. Tour was sick, man, they fucked with man out there. So everywhere we went, they fucked with man, but obviously I had a few quiet spots, but yeah, I'd say the main best spot on tour was obviously London. London, you always get the love. But I'd definitely say Bristol as well. Bristol was sick still. Yo, Molly's World, I made that over, probably a year ago. Obviously, we was just banging out tracks as normal. I started music, like I said, a year and a half ago, probably a bit longer than that. And I was just making music, whenever I could make it, really. But then it got to the point where it was yo, I got asked to do shows and shit like that, so I wanted to come out with more material. Yeah, just more material for the people. So I just literally got in the studio, was in there for months, just like literally banging it out on a near enough a daily basis, just trying to bang out music. And then I picked those, I think it was 6 tracks to go on there. But yeah, Molly's World, no, not really much meaning. It was just basically a project to put out there at the time. But yeah, obviously a significant project to myself because that was one of the first projects I had put out. That's about how I felt it was done, how it done. I think it did it was a good response because as being a new artist in Birmingham at the time, you just got obviously get a decent response because you get a lot of support. But yeah, it did all right. Did all right still. Guess, yeah, that was a recent track that I released. It's getting a good response, to be honest. Like I said, it was another track that we've just picked out. Like I said, I got a load of material, but obviously it's just when the right time is to release it, you know. But yeah, guess, yeah, that's a recent track. I just released a video for it. You can go see that in the link in my bio. On like my social media and shit like that, you can see that. Guest, she like the way I dress, innit, you know, we like to dress good. Like I said, the shit ain't even got a match, you know, we just dress good, man. I think the best tune I probably released, obviously it's an old track now, but I don't really want to know what's one of the hardest tracks I made in the studio. The vibe was just there. See, when I was in the studio with CVK, it's just a vibe in it, you know. And I say that one was the one that stood out to me. But that weren't a single. But as for a single, I don't know, it's a tricky one still. I'd say probably, I don't know, sauce though. So much sauce, I'ma need a mop. Yeah, probably sauce though. Currently working on a project. I'm not too sure about a release date. I did have a release date. I was thinking like this year. Sorry to let people down, but I'm thinking it might be pushed back due to certain things happening. But yeah, I'm working on another project. Obviously, I'm just working on music on the whole. Never stop making music. That's just a normal thing we do. But as for a project, like I said, I'm trying to release another project probably like early next year. I'm not too sure as to names and stuff like that or dates, so I can only say next year for now. I'm just trying to really cool off now, to be honest. I really want to try and work more on my craft. So as for shows, it's just like when they come in it. It's not, I don't really want to be doing any type of show, to be honest. Because it's like, you have to kind of value yourself in it, you know. But yeah. As for shows, I don't think I'm ready for shows as of yet. I want to give people more material first, and then obviously just get them familiar with the sound as well. Because there ain't no worse thing than having niggas at a show and they ain't feeling your shit. So, like I said, I'm trying to get more material out there, get them used to the sound, and then yeah, we can start running them shows again. As for summing up to end of 2017, again, it's just like working on more music, as we always do. But yeah, it's just like I said, just staying on craft. I've been doing a few remixes they've got a few remixes in the pipeline that probably will get released soon. It's just waiting on a few people, and then like, yeah. But as for that, it's just like I'm waiting for 2018. I'm prepared for 2018. 2017 semi kind of finished to me, so yeah, I'm like in 2018. Essentially, I'm like way ahead of the game. This music sound, but yeah, 2018 probably release a project and like I said, do more remixes, maybe more features with people. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Bit of what? It's an unreleased track. This one's called None of That. Hey, whoa.
None of that. Yeah, I told her straight. Why you in the mood? Told her fix her face. Get a Why he looking pissed? Why he looking vexed? Why he shocking, man? Yeah, I got his girl. Yeah, this nigga stressed. She says she wants to fall in love. Ain't with none of that. She says she wants to cuff a nigga. Ain't with none of that. Ain't with none of that. Ain't with none of that. She says she wants to fall in love. Ain't with none of that. She says she wants to cuff a nigga. Ain't with none of that. Ain't with none of that. I see my phone ringing. She see my watch blinging. I bet you hear it ticking. You see my chain swinging. She says she like my hair. Let her do a ting with it. Ooh, wee. Go do your ting with it. Big, big back. Make it clap. Do your ting with it. In my king size bed, yeah, I'm a king with it. She been